Hello everyone, my name is Trittany and I'm the reader here at the Crown and Castle Collective, where we're all kings and queens of our own kingdom that we call life. This is a pick-a-pile reading. This is going to take a look into your dream space, you know, if you're having a reoccurring dream of any person, place, thing, or any kind of energy that you're encountering in your dream space. So, let's take a look. There are 4 piles. All of the goodies are in the description box, as they always are. Timestamps are always in the comments. So, yeah, and don't come for me if it's like within the first few minutes of the video posting, because, you know, your girl has priority. I think there's a way to get around that. But anyways, timestamps and comments. Pile number 1, you have the blue gold stone, which is actually a pendant that was given to me from a really good friend in a really important time in my life, a very significant part. Blue sandstone. I did select all blue stones for this reading, actually, because like third eye, I mean, your dream space kind of makes sense to me. But yes, this has a lot of sparkle in it, if you're able to see that, or if you know what sandstone looks like. Collective number 2, you have blue kyanite. I really love the quality of this stone, although this stone has been through quite a bit. I mean, you usually want to protect these ones. Blue kyanite is kind of like a precious, softer crystal, but it has like a stacked value. Like I can see like rows in this one. I don't know, this is a really good quality kyanite, blue kyanite. Really good for getting in touch with angelic realms. Very hierarchy kind of vibrations. Same goes for this bad boy. Collective number 3, you are Larimar. I've been using this stone a lot lately. It does remind me of, there is one specific person in my life as well that this reminds me of, that this stone fits so well with. Shout out to my fellow Scorpios. Gang gang. Alright, collective number 4. You have the peacock ore. Just a heavy bad boy. Purples and blues. These are so cute. These last 2 remind me of friends of mine. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about you in your dreams. Alright, if you want the timestamps below, they do have numbers if that helps you more in your decision process with your intuition. Without further ado, collective number 1. Let's take a look into your dreams. Collective number 1. What are the energies of your dreams? What are your dreams really just trying to tell you? What are they trying to open your eyes to and see a message? Maybe any reoccurring dreams, persons, places, things, energies. Okay, collective number 1. We'll start with your oracle cards here. Let's see. All right, so the first 2 cards, we'll tear them up. The first card that we have is Rose Quartz. It talks about love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. Okay, pile number 1, what are you dreaming about? You could be having like romantic dreams about your crush, someone significant, someone close to you, someone ultimately who's close to your heart space. This does not have to go all the way into like romantic relationships. This could be, you know, a family member, someone that you've had such deep love and you hold so close to your heart with. You could be having dreams that are either blessed by that kind of energy or also like in your energy or in your dream space. We also have with that the 5 of Cups. So again, more emotions here. I'm getting kind of like princess vibes as well, or like prince vibes, you know, like just kind of romantic courtship, mutual respect, someone that you've just really held in high regards to in your heart space, whether they're still here in your life today or they've been, you know, throughout your lifetimes. So just keep that in mind. Also, if you are dreaming about someone significant or someone that you have feelings for, maybe you dream of like being recognized by this person, or like this person seeing a potential in you that just like you're so different from everyone else that like I feel like you grab attention, or maybe you dream about a lot of people that you don't necessarily personally know, but like people that have seen you. I feel like you're able to encounter a lot of people in your dream space just because when people see you, like even throughout their day, they like daydream about you, or like they could just, I don't know, instantly fall in love with you. That could be of your dream. Maybe you're just feeling really swooned by someone, or you know, let's dive a little bit deeper. We have You're Ready, and we also have Uranus, you know, whomever says it. But Uranus also rules Aquarius, and Aquarius is very high vibrational. It's like the collective energies on the planet, like as a society, but more as a networked whole, like worldwide, globally. That is Aquarius energy. Very expansive, very high third eye chakras, but also communications, and that expansion is the one thing. And with the You're Ready, and we also had the Five of Cups vision. There could be a dream, an idea, a passion of yours that you are super in love with, and it just makes you, like your heart chakra, the rose quartz, I just feel like it's a very warm, pink and green heart chakra energy. There could be a vision that you have for yourself in the world that you're super passionate about, that maybe you're thinking right now is not the right time to make action, or you're trying to define whatever the dream or passion is and what makes it unique and like special and close to you on a personal level, but also in a communal level or community level, with Uranus also being Aquarius. So if you are dreaming about a specific person, you could be, you know, have a love interest, or you could be thinking just about reaching out to someone that is really close to your heart space that maybe you haven't seen in a while. Maybe there's still just a deep mutual respect and love on the relationship. So maybe you're just afraid to reach out. Spirit's saying you're ready, and maybe if you're taking you're afraid to take the actual steps here in your physical 3D life, in the 5D realms, in your dream spaces, you could be having conversations or connections with these people that you've had such deep love connections with in this life. And this could be people who have passed on, and people who might still be in the 3D, but maybe they're just not on the same level as you are to like have an open, healthy conversation about stuff. Let's kind of take a look. We also have Taking Risks. So this card is also about perspective at an advantage, or like from a higher perspective. Of course, you know, we see an eagle soaring over the canyon or the desert, and they just have a full open view. That's kind of tying into like I was saying, this person in your 3D world, it might not be someone that you would ever actually go up to and have a one-to-one conversation. You could be encountering like strangers or like people from your past, or like I feel like in your dreams you could be running into a lot of other soul energies, or like interacting with a lot of other people, honestly, that you normally wouldn't encounter, or that you normally wouldn't dream about. Sorry. But if you're getting recognized in your dream space, which I feel like you are, I feel like you are being seen as like the emperor, the empress, just like made your way from the ground up. Oh my gosh, this card has berries on it. It kind of reminds me of this plant that's out right here. Whoop. Right there at the camera angle. Sorry, there's a lag in the camera. Right there. But yeah, those bushes have berries on it. That's so cool. And Uranus has the berries. Sorry. Okay, we'll kind of take a step into the tarot. It kind of gets distracted, you know, when you end up just sitting here recording by yourself. The first card that we have is 20, Judgment, Scorpio energy right off the bat. Take it or leave it. It's not sign specific, but there is no reversals in this reading. Okay, so awesome. 2 Scorpio cards, right? One after another. Scorpio, you are water vibes. I mean, you could be a Scorpio or dreaming about a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or just a water sign. Water sign energy is very intuitive, and very much linked to this Uranus kind of expansive energy, but in a water sign instead of an air. This taking risk totally screams Scorpio, because I mean, we have the rising eagle, which are the higher octaves of Scorpio energy. With the Judgment card, Scorpio. Six of Cups, Scorpio. So, shout out. But the Judgment card, in this case, shows her confidently, you know, going to the own beat of their own drum and stepping out on their own on an adventure and really being confident with everything they say or do, because I feel like you're a direct channel. So, in your dream space, you guys slide into that 5D energy really, really well. I feel like you guys get a lot of downgrades in this energy because you're in touch with those spirit guides and you're in touch with your like intuition and your vision. I mean, this is a water energy, but the fact that it goes into vision being like, I don't know, I feel like you guys are really, really not draining, but downloading a lot of information when you go into your dream space. And you guys could be having like watery vibes, or again, there's like a reaching out energy. With the Six of Cups, talks about actually reuniting with people from our past self. You know, you could be talking to your inner child, or even just other lifetimes and just people of your past relationships in this and another. Really reuniting back together. So there is a reaching out, especially if with the Uranus being so expansive and the taking risk. Again, people could just be approaching you for help or for guidance, really, for inspiration. Okay, a lot of Capricorn energy coming through too. So this could be someone that, again, you've worked with this energy before in the past. So again, you could be like really familiar with whatever's in your dream space, or maybe it is someone else reaching out to you if you're getting direct messages from one person in particular, you know. Some of you, I mean, during the time that this video is being recorded, the veil is getting very thin as we speak. So, I mean, you could be getting messages from people that have had past lives with you or that you have lost. But they're trying to give you a confidence and they're trying to give you an energetic upgrade. So be very, very aware of not just like actual messages that you will be picking up from this person, but like certain energies that are going to introduce themselves to you in your day-to-day waking life that can be just like small healthy habits or small, you'll feel it. You'll feel those small energetic shifts or steps that you get presented in your life to take. And if you step up to the challenge, they're gonna let you align with these upgrades that you've been getting in your dream space. Okay, so also if you are dreaming of a person that is of interest that maybe you have in this life, and I feel like they're just seeing you kind of as big boss energies, that maybe once like they see you level up, they hope that you'll kind of reach back to them and kind of reach out to them because they've had to kind of be at the sidelines and watch you grow. And it's kind of hurt this person to see the glow up, to be honest. If that's some of you. And let's see. A lot of you could be doing shadow work too with your inner child, or I'm picking up it's just more on this, the inner child and like inner trauma too, because I feel like you guys are in such high energy to like heal your heart space and move on and actually start working towards your soul visions and inspirations that you have in this life, that you're really healing some baggage that you had, you know, in order to really step up and raise our vibration to this Uranus kind of higher octave energy. I mean, Eagle, Scorpio rising, Phoenix rising, those are really high octaves. So I feel like to have that counteract with the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil, there's some lower vibrational energy that you've been holding on to and kind of chained to for a while, that you're just going to kind of go back and revisit and touch back on and really heal the inner wounds of it all. And you're going to be free as a bird after, honestly. This is kind of like the Fool card energy, but it's 20 Judgment. So I feel like you guys are really doing a lot of work on the other side in the 5D. That's really interesting. And There could be business ideas as well with this Seven of Pentacles and the Capricorn energy being the devil. So, I mean, a lot of you who are trying to make really big business moves or money moves, whether that's budgeting, finances, rebudgeting, you know, kind of refining that energy or ideas in your business space, in your 5D dream space, the Uranus kind of expansive energy is really successful with Capricorn as far as business goals and planning and long-term goals or long-term achievements. And the taking risk is just kind of a heads up right now that, you know, I think use your discernment. You know a good business opportunity when you see one, and don't overextend yourself too. I feel like you're really learning those boundaries. And if there's any way to level up, don't worry about it. You're ready. And also, if you are considering reaching out to someone that you keep encountering in this dream space, use that discernment. I feel like it's a little bit tricky with you guys if you are dreaming about one particular person. I feel like you guys could be having conversations or interactions in this 5D space, but in the 3D, I feel like some person, maybe it's just that both of you, your energies, they're not ready to align in the 3D. So just be aware of that. But over time, I feel like things definitely can change no matter what with the Judgment and the Six of Cups, that reunitement. It can cause a lot of healing. You know, some people deserve second chances, but not always a second chance in the same game. So, all right. That was really fun. We're going to check the time, if it will let me. Okay, so I can't see. Let's do some runes. So I am just now learning runes, so just bear with me. We'll see how this goes. What are the dream spaces? Collective number 1. What is their dream space trying to tell them? The 5D dream space, what is it trying to tell them? Wow, okay, so this rune keeps coming through for me whenever I see this rune. So I am still learning, so if I don't do it traditionally, you know, just let me know what I can improve on. So this reminds me of a sword, obviously. So that is a lot of mental space, Uranus, Aquarius kind of energy. There's a lot of communication, a lot of mental engagement. And again, I was getting that prince and princess kind of energy. Just like there's something to, some of you might be dreaming about losing a lot of money, or maybe the opposite as far as gaining a lot of money in the future. And it's like you almost like came from the streets, and then like honestly at the end of the day you're like running the city or something. I feel like you guys could have a lot of really long-term goals that you're picking up or like dreaming of in the dream space. So there is a relationship that, okay, it's funny that these two kind of have the same crisscross effect. This is like a sideways, you know, sand timer. And in this other one, I don't know the proper names for these yet, but I'm learning how to read them. So this is almost the same image, but this one has lines going up. I do know that this one represents big conflict, war, you know, no resolution kind of situations. And in this fact, I see that between two people, but on one side, they are very equal, respective, communicative, you know, same give, take, sideways, and very structured in threes, mind, body, spirit. But this one being more of the conflict, again, I feel like that's the 3D and 5D shift. You could be having a conversation with someone, or, you know, being around and sharing the same messages with someone, but on like the 3D level, you might not be open to reaching out to talking to this person. Oh no. All right. Sorry, my camera. We'll do one more rune. What are your dream space trying to tell you? What is your dream space trying to tell you? again, so we have an X marks the spot kind of situation. I feel like over time, this Judgment card, as far as being able to reach out to this person and maybe heal that situation, that's definitely going to come with time. Whether it's you reaching out to this person or this person reaching out to you, it's that conclusion is still going to be made, which is a healthy conclusion. And like, I feel like it's finally a resolution. Well, I think that is all I'm getting for you guys. Like I said, I'm new to runes, so yeah. If you really enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments what's really resonating with you. Gives me chills. Give this video a like or subscribe to vote to see what videos I post next. This was actually the top voted video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time, lovelies. Alright, collective number 3. If you chose the Blue Kyanite, this is your pile. Let's take a look at what are your dreams trying to tell you, what energies are you encountering, maybe what messages are you downloading, should you be paying attention to, what kind of messages are your dreams trying to tell you. You know, if you keep encountering the same person, place, thing, or same energy, same vibes, let's take a look at what those dreams are trying to tell you. Pile number 2. If you haven't already, go ahead, give this video a like or subscribe to vote to see what videos I post next. This one was actually the top voted one. So thank you for everyone who participate in those. It really makes me feel like I'm at least giving you guys what you want or something that you could use for the time being. So pile number 2, let's take a look. What are those dreams trying to tell you? The first card we have is Yellow Jasper. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. That's pretty deep, you guys. Okay, so Yellow Jasper, control issues. And then we also have the number 11 of Earth, cube luck, or like the 11 is seen as also the Page of Pentacles. Sorry for that glare. The lighting is kind of weird right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so there is something about being boxed in for you guys. Like, really, there is something that could be making you guys feel restricted. I'm gonna try to turn up this light. Whatevs, hopefully it's not as bad. But yeah, that's not that bad of lighting. Sorry, guys. So the cube luck talks about being boxed in, I feel like, and you guys could feel that someone is trying to hold you back or maybe being a little bit combative in the dream space. So you guys could be feeling like anxious or having maybe, you know, dreams where something's trying to hold you or control you. Wow, we have Mars out here already. Hold up. The first card we have is Big Happy Changes. So I feel like things, you know, in your dream, they might start to feel like they're gonna go one way or turn one way, and that could start to give you like a little bit of anxious feeling, but I feel like you're still able to be optimistic about it, ironically, with the cube luck. If you're having like anxious kind of nightmares, look for Yellow Jasper or any kind of Mars energy stone. Like, I'm hearing carnelian as well would be really nice. Any kind of jasper, really, red jasper, yellow jasper. The Big Happy Changes in Mars. So if you are having fighting dreams or any kind of combative nightmares, if you are able to stay optimistic about it and really reach out to your higher selves or your spirit guides, they will come to fight for you, okay? Or you could be fighting for someone else, and it could be like, it could be looking like the odds are against you, and then you kind of roll the dice and take a leap of faith, and you just like absolutely smash and overcome the obstacle. So these are really cool, kind of heroic energies as far as the dreams that you may be having. I'm gonna try to see if I can pick up on any kind of relationships as well, so just hang on tight. Whoa. This is like really I want to see what these dreams are looking like for you guys. Very, very bright colors, a lot of like pastels, yellows and blues and pinkish purples and oranges. Like, it's very contrasted. It is very, very beautiful. Mars also has a connection with Venus, so it could be very, very lovely for you. You could be, oh my gosh, for some of you, someone's having makeup sex dream. You know, that could be you, that could be your person if you're thinking about. Or like there's an argument and then it's just makeup sex. Okay, so that's that Mars energy. Aries kind of stuff. Physicality. Okay, this card is happiness, talks about the sun, about how radiant the sun is. The sun talks about what we want. And I feel like for you, if you have your eyes set on something, you are going to go for it and you're gonna you're gonna get it too. Let's see. If you are dreaming about another person with the two dolphins here, dolphins are able to actually speak to each other. Yeah, everyone probably knows that. And if you didn't, they literally have their own language of, you know, communication. So I feel like if you are dreaming about another person, they're very, very, very well picking up on these messages too. You're not being sneaky. Or like you might think that whoever you're dreaming about or what you're dreaming about, could be trying to throw you off like your path, and you just see that shit coming from a mile away and you think it's kind of funny or like fun. What are you guys dreaming about? You guys could be trying to like go places in your dream. Like there could be somewhere or something significant in your 3D day-to-day life, and it could mean a lot to you. It could be something that's like, if only you could just kind of like do that 5D work, which like we can do that here in our 3D life. Hello, how are we? But I feel like you could be trying to astro travel or like astro project your body, because Mars is a very physical energy, 3D physical body. And with the happiness card, kind of gives me a sense of, well, I mean, again, 3D with the sun being Mars energy-ish. I would classify it as Mars. I don't know. Some of you might be just trying to astral project, because we have the Five of Pentacles, which talks about a really hard, difficult travel through like snow and everything. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are trying to move your physical body again through some kind of realm, or you're trying to take yourself somewhere. Or let's get one more. I mean two. We'll get both of them. Again, there's something about the odds being against you with this Five of Pentacles. And then literally the change of fate is the Ace of Pentacles. You come up on top. Like the Five of Pentacles talks about, you know, kind of pushing through the hard times, through the struggle, through the bumps, even when the wind's in your face and the snow's in your eyes and just ice. Trust me, I live in the Midwest. But yeah, walking through that kind of uphill battle and then coming out on top, literally with the Ace of Pentacles, the first place prize. And with the Knight of Swords is because there is this very combative energy for you. Some of you, there could be a certain situation. Oh, there could be a person or a thing or a situation that you're really afraid of encountering in your day-to-day life, or a situation that could be fearful for you. Maybe you end up in that situation in your dream, but you handle it so much more smoothly than you would here in the 3D. Like, you killed it. Like, I don't know. You just seem like very much more adaptable, or just, there is a really weird energy. Some of you could be dreaming of a past life. Again, there is kind of like, you're dealing with a situation a lot better than what you have in past life. And I feel like, oh, there's some deep messages coming in. I need to do more past life work. If you think I should do more past life readings, put that in the comments. Okay, but the Knight of Swords, that combative energy, that really intuitive, striking at the moment, kind of oh, just off on a whim. And coming out with the Four of Swords, or Four of Swords, Four of Wands is a very celebratory, coming home to the, like, winnings. It's a very successful card. So the fact that you come out on top, someone could try to challenge you in your dream space. Maybe someone feels, in the actual 3D world, maybe someone feels threatened by you, or like jealous of you, or just anything like that. Threatened is probably the best term. They might try to like square up with you in your dream space. And at first you might be like, you know, you could be a little bit self-victimization, you could be a little bit, oh shit, or like maybe you're just both facing a challenge or just something like that. But they can't fool you. You number one. You guys are number one. Pile number two. There's some weird, like, I don't know. I really like this storyline as far as the odds being against someone, you know, and they're still able to come out on top, successful. This could be with, like, a person that you have conflict with in real life. Maybe they try to approach you or, you know, whatever. But we are going to get some runes for your guys' reading. I am still learning runes. I just started learning, so this is very intuitive. I don't know all of the words for the letters or symbols, so just bear with me as we go through this learning process together. Okay, pile number 2. What is your dream space trying to tell you? Okay. Okay, so there is a slighted energy. Okay, you guys got, this is like, I know this one for sure. So this is actually like the war and conflict symbol or rune. So there's definitely a disagreement that's flat out here. Like, it literally stands for war. And this one that's coming out sideways, I mean, the way I'm learning runes is super intuitive. So, I mean, you can tell that there's a slight or a slit between the two parallel lines. So there is, like, someone feels like someone else is looking down on the other person. So again, this person could feel threatened by you. You could be an authority figure, or this person could be an authority figure to you. Someone feels slighted. Someone feels like they are wronged or that they're right, and blah, blah, blah. So there could just be an overall disagreement. You're not seeing eye to eye with someone, or they're not seeing eye to eye with you. There could be opposing views, or belief systems. But there is going to be a challenge to it, and I feel like it's going to, whoever wins is whoever, you know, is developing to the highest vibration. So that'll be interesting. And I feel like that's kind of what this is. I believe this is, you know, I'm not even going to guess because I don't want to insult anyone. But, I feel like this kind of being that ultimate surrender, like someone knows defeat when they realize it. This one's kind of stumping me. Sorry. Like I said, I am new to runes. But if you guys feel like this video resonated, please let me know down in the comments. If you feel like I resonate with you as a reader, please let your girl know. Give the video a like, or you can subscribe to actually vote to see what videos I post next. This video was actually the #1 voted. So thank you for everyone who did participate for that, and all my return subscribers. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Nice. Okay, so collective number 3. Collective number 3. You have the Larmar Stone, known as the Atlantis Stone. This is your reading. What are your dreams trying to tell you? What are your dream spaces trying to show you? Whether it's a person, place, or thing, or just energy, spirit. What are collective number 3's dreams trying to show them and tell them? Alright, if you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe to actually vote to see what videos I post next. This was the #1 voted video recently on the community page, so thank you for everyone who does participate and vote. It really helps me feel like I can deliver to what you guys need at this specified time. So thank you guys for joining. Let's go ahead and get started. The first card that we have is Sugilite. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Cool. That's pretty progressive. Very, you know, self-determined, boundaries, you know, owning up to your own power, being the own boss. I feel like a lot of you, welcome pile number 3. Maybe you guys could show some lessons to the last pile, but feel like you guys can astral project, or you can move through other planes. Maybe you don't have an issue moving through the 5D plane of, you know, when you are asleep, or maybe you're able to lucid dream and really explore the 8 of Earth or the 8 of Pentacles. You guys are able to really reach out, dig deep, find some gems, and take yourself to some magical places that allow you to tap into your divine power when going into your dream space. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Larimar is a very timeless stone as well, so it could be taking you back to different time periods, different places, different perspectives and past lives, different possible, you know, timelines. Sorry, my dog's super close to the camera, if you heard him snoring. Okay, we also have If You Believe, and we have Neptune. Whoa, you guys. Neptune literally would be like Atlantis vibes daddy for sure. Okay, Neptune rules Pisces, water signs, big water planet. Hello. So that's pretty cool. You guys could totally be connecting to like Atlantis, Pleiades, star energy, you know, star. Oh my god, like it's so cool. I really want to see what this card is. Okay, so we have If You Believe, which is a very, very godly high octave energy. As I kind of look over this, like, oh man, there's some sacred geometry connections, like, to, again, like parallel possibilities that you could have experienced or like in past lives. There's just some big old energies in this. And with this Diligence card does talk about having a higher perspective and also like overseeing the picture as a whole, but then all of the micro picture or micro parts of it. This Neptune is really giving me Uranus vibes as well, as far as the expansiveness. Whoa. All right, let me try to get more not so broad energies, because that's some far out stuff that you guys are going into in your dream space. So this could be really hard. Like, you guys could be someone who dreams a lot. This happens to me. I dream so much and like every night that it's so hard for me to come awake and like remember it. I try to journal and everything, but there's always so much, and I feel like you guys are out there doing miles. So yeah, let's take a deeper look. 3 of Swords. Oh my god, we have the 3 of Swords twice. Your guys' reading is smacking right now. Okay, so instantly, first off, the Own Your Divine Power, which I instantly got, replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Yeah, you guys are setting heavy boundaries. If you are dreaming of a specific person, like a love interest, you could be like really wanting this person to change, and I feel like you believe that this person can change for the better because you know that it is only the most efficient, constructive, healing thing to do, which is very Neptune water energy. And when we do think of Atlantis, we think of how much they wanted to better technology and efficiency, and they just became their own enemy. I feel like you could view this person, or vice versa, take this energy as it resonates. If you're dreaming about a love interest or someone with a relationship, you could want them to do the right thing or rise to the higher vibration, and maybe this person is just choosing to avoid that right now. Maybe they're not trying to step up to that challenge. And that could really hurt you in your heart space, but also you could be feeling betrayal from this person. Or like, maybe setting your own boundaries with this person. So I feel like that's kind of what this exploration, there's so many own paths, but some of them are just absolute dead ends. Let's kind of get more details for this. Someone definitely doesn't feel like they're good enough with the, Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. I feel like maybe you or this person doesn't feel like they are good enough or deserving of such advancements. Maybe you get turned down in this dream, or maybe you have to turn someone else down and set your own boundaries. Maybe you have to say no to something that you normally would jump at the chance to. There's just someone wants to do the right thing, but it just like breaks their heart to do it. There's some like sad energy here. Like you guys came out super like bubbly. That was very odd. Your dreams could start out really, really positive and go through some really deep, sad stuff, some heavy stuff. And then at the end of the dream, I feel like it kind of gives you again this perspective of maybe dream vibes are always so hard because they're always so broad, you know? And I mean, it's so hard to like remember dreams sometimes. I feel like just because you deal with these heavier energies, or you encounter these heavier energies in your dreams, or maybe you wake up feeling like you did not get enough rest, I feel like mentally and emotionally and spiritually, since Spirit Guide is giving you all, I feel like these really, really deep messages, and I feel like they're pouring so much into you that almost when you awaken into your daily life, it could be a little bit heavier for you. So just make sure you are moving around in the morning, because I feel like some of you, when you wake up, it's kind of like you feel like you just did a bunch of spiritual paperwork and like you just got off that kind of job. This happens to me quite often, I'm not gonna lie, and it's pretty heavy. That's where coffee comes in. Spirit's saying make some time for yourself in the morning if that is the case. You know, have your morning cup of coffee or tea. Make kind of like a ritual through your morning, some structure as well. Which I feel like is really what this Neptune is trying to say as well. It's refining, you know, those kinds of day-to-day habits and rituals. And setting certain boundaries for yourself in love, and also maybe in your physical dreams. I feel like maybe you're just going through the motions as well. Like you just wake up, go to sleep. You don't even try to dream. You don't even try to like meditate or, you know, really open up those chakras in those time periods. So Spirit's saying really work to change that, because it could help, especially if you are feeling really emotional at this time, or, you know, if things are just a little bit tough for you. So let's kind of get some runes for you guys as we make our way through this reading here. I am new to runes, so just bear with me. I do read them fairly intuitively, so let's see what it says. I don't know like the names for all of the symbols, so just bear with me. Alright, Spirit, what are collective number 3? What are their dreams trying to tell them? What is their dream space trying to tell them? What is their dream space trying to tell them? Okay. There is, again, the sense of setting this boundary. Whenever I see this one, and I mean, it came out sideways, just like this. So it always makes me think of like a teepee, like a little tent on its own, you know, just kind of sticking up on the horizon by itself. Kind of like a self-isolation, and it was covered partially. So I feel like there is time for this to be alone and set those boundaries and kind of step into your own power, your own divine power, and replace your codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. I feel like that whole statement is just very strongly worded. Coming out on the top, we do have this, I believe this is the T, but also it's like an arrow pointing upwards. There's a sense of individuality with this and self-realization and really rising to your highest potential, your higher self and higher dimensions. Literally this arrow was placed right here pointing upwards from kind of this 3D realm, tent in the 3D earthly planes, very much so higher. Wow, okay, so after that, below, we have as above, so below kind of vibes, literally. This, in the sense that I'm reading these intuitively, yes, as I'm new, I feel like you're really trying to work through processing those downloads. Wow, and you guys, each pile so far has got this rune. Which would be, I don't know the word, but this is a rune of conflict, of war, of just kind of some level of disagreement or energies not being reciprocated equally. There's an imbalance or just, you know, things need time apart. People need to go on their own timelines. We need to let go of some ideas or some, you know, yeah, some just things that we had and maybe we wanted to see it manifest and see it happen. Maybe we need to let go of those ideas or unfortunately those dreams or just anything that we really wanted. Sometimes things just don't work out, simple as that, and we have to let go of them, whether that's a thing, a person, or a place, anything. Okay, the last room that we do have is this bad boy. So again, I'm still just intuitively learning these. It kind of looks like a bug or like Taurus to me. But the bug is what got me. The antennae, or the antennae that they have is like being radio receptive, again, to these higher messages. And Taurus can be stubborn as well, but but Taurus also rules Venus, which talks about self-love. So I feel like you could need to like spend some time alone on your own right now, even though that may make you upset or other people upset. There could just be a misunderstanding for the time being, and maybe there's a stalemate. Each person on both sides is hurt, really, is what I'm getting with those 2-3 of swords back to back. So there could be a stalemate. Not sure how to approach each other. But still, there is a deep sense of love. And I mean, there's a lesson to be learned from the situation if it's involving another person or just, you know, kind of going back and healing older wounds from past lives. Oh, I'm sorry if that's super loud. But yeah, that's really all I'm getting for you guys. Pile number 3. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know down in the comments. I love to read them. They just give me chills. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay. Hello, pile number 4. This is your reading for Peacock Ore. What are your dreams trying to tell you? What are they trying to show you? Whether it's a reoccurring person, place, thing, or energy. What are your dreams trying to tell you? All right, collective number 4. If you haven't already, please go ahead and give the video a like or subscribe to vote. Actually, if you do become a subscriber, you can vote on what videos I post next. This one was actually the top voted video, so I'm happy to do those. Thank you to everyone who actually voted and participated. I like to serve you guys what you are kind of looking for at this time. So without further ado, pile number 4, Peacock Ore, let's go ahead and stand you up and get into your reading. Whoa. Okay, so the first 2 cards off the bat. The first one is Aquamarine, Divine Life Purpose. Trust the signs in your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Wow, you guys could be having very high dimensional dreams, really tapping into some inner knowledge, some higher knowledge, some divine powers. And you could be doing some healing before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. The first card that we have is the Ace of Swords, Magic. So a lot of you guys could be doing a lot of self or distant healing on yourself. You could be doing just a lot of witchy stuff, honestly, before you sleep or while you sleep. You guys are definitely tapping into your 3D abilities and also your 5Ds. So when you are sleeping, you guys could be getting really restful sleep right now. Some of you, it could help to take a bath or like a really hot bath before you sleep to really just relax you and bring you into that kind of self-care kind of energy. Yes. Okay. You could take a shower too if baths aren't your thing, or like drinking and staying hydrated throughout your sleep can also really help. Or like incense in the room or oils to like steam for some of you I'm getting. We also have Trust, which is a very, very big meditation energy because we see the 3D body and then we see the God body and then Source on all levels. So there's a big difference between your energetic body, you know, when you're here in your waking life versus when you go to sleep. You guys are really stepping into a divine spotlight when you are going into those 5D realms. It could feel angelic for you. You guys could be having reassuring visions or dreams of the things that you want. So there could be stuff that you're really thinking of seeing happen in your day-to-day life, and I feel like you are able to manifest that in your dreams. And when you manifest those in your dreams, then they allow them to work their way into your 3D life. You guys are doing a lot of anchoring. Wow, we have Trust and Truth. And then there's also a Trust card in this deck. So that's really weird. They're alphabetically like super close. I had that when I drew this card. I was like, what? Okay. Whoa. There's a lot of inner knowing. There's a lot of getting signs of future possibilities that you might be expecting in your life. If you guys are psychic and you are having kind of experiences like those, or just very intuitive, or you're getting conversations from spirits or from people in your day-to-day life on their higher self, those are showing up very much so in your waking life. You're getting a lot of reflective qualities. And you're really open to spirit is what I'm getting right now. If you feel like in your day-to-day life, we'll kind of see what else comes out. But I feel like while you're in your 5D self, you are getting a lot of divine messages and dreaming maybe of certain things that you want to see manifest in your actual life. And that's part of your dream work, baby. Okay, let's kind of take a look and see if maybe you're dreaming of a reoccurring person, which some of you might be. With that magic card, there could be someone you're keeping in your thoughts, whether that's yourself or someone else. And there we go. We have the Two of Cups. So some of you could be dreaming of someone with the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card, and the Eight of Cups. So some of you could be dreaming of an ex with the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Or some of you could be dreaming of, you know, future relationships, how you would like to see your relationships develop, whether this is romantic or personal. You could be just dreaming of the day-to-day life, just like boring kind of situations, maybe, or mundane situations with a certain significant person, or just someone random. You know, with that Wheel of Fortune, it's all about random. And then the Fool card is also Aries energy, ironically just with the Sun here, which are very powerful works. the Fool card does talk about, again, that off on a whim. So there could be a person that you just randomly dream of, and I feel like that's also because this person could have actually very well been thinking of you before they went to sleep. With this Eight of Cups, is they like could have thought about you before they fell asleep, and then they just like ran off with the idea of you. And then you could be dreaming, and you're usually doing, you know, your magic work kind of in your own dream space, and this person might just like pull you aside for a second with that Two of Cups. Just kind of slide in there and just see where you've been, maybe what you're up to. Maybe you catch up with someone in your dream, or you're just randomly dreaming of this one person. And the fact that this person, I mean, there's a divine timing source of this. With the Wheel of Fortune does talk about divine timing. We also have trust out here and truth with the Sun card. There's such a strength and magic of who you are as a spirit, and I feel like you're so open and you're so powerful that when this person had that epiphany or the inclination to think of you and feel your energy before they might have slipped into these higher vibrational 5D energies themselves and reach out to you, they might have been surprised to actually get an answer, because I feel like you're so consciously aware, and you could be offering a lending hand or just like a friendly kind of energy to this person or place or thing. There could be something like, some of you might come across like an animal in your dream, I'm getting, with also the Fool card representing like there is a dog here. And there are also kitties. And with the Sun card too, I feel like a lot of you could be dreaming about being outside, a lot of fresh air energy, or like where the air is different. There's a significant energy to that. Or you guys could be having like smells or like childhood memories of this lifetime or other lifetimes, or like significant places that are different from where you are. And you guys definitely would have the ability, I feel like, to do any kind of astral projection with this Magic card and Aquamarine. Yeah. And with the Trust card showing the three bodies, like the physical, God, and whatever. So I feel like you guys could definitely be on that expansive, very powerful gamma rays with the sun. Some higher vibrational stuff. So I feel like you guys are able to like really show up for people who dream about you. And it's very significant if someone random shows up for you, because I feel like this person could be trying to reach out to you, or at least look for some spiritual guidance from you, because I feel like there's some big guru energy with you, which is awesome. We love a spiritual leader in the community. All right, we are going to take some runes, so please forgive me as I am still learning runes. This is like some of the first times I'm doing runes on camera, so I'm super intuitive. I don't know the names yet for all of the symbols, so just bear with me here. All right, collective number 4. What are your dreams trying to tell you? Collective number 4. What are your dreams trying to tell you? So I'm going to kind of slide these up a little bit, sorry. Okay, the first one that I happened to notice, and I don't have the appropriate stuff with me to like actually look at the names, so I'm sorry. But this one I see as like, you know, a whole soul within itself, within its own power, and it really brings me back to this number 1 magic and aquamarine. Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Fulfillment is kind of what I was getting with this, as in you're such a strong soul that I feel like you're able to adapt and move through these 5D realms a lot with ease, and channel connections with certain people, with certain energies, just like that. Because I feel like you're really advanced, and so you're almost open to taking like clients in the 3D realms. You could dream about a lot of people, a lot of conversations. And with this one too, I'm getting like both sides of the story, like both sides are contributing, or both sides are in communication with each other, although they come from different vantage points. So kind of like offering a lending hand using your expertise to help someone else out of a situation and help them heal and move forward. We also have higher conversations. There's two, like a greater than and a less than, almost like a conversation going on between these two runes, showing up in the higher spaces as well. Definitely higher selves being in communication with each other. There is a very professional healing kind of energy between whether you're interacting with other people or things in your dreams. Again, if you're dreaming with animals or like of different kind of animals or creatures, they could be giving you certain kind of abilities or messages that you could really use. Let's kind of take a look. Yeah, some of you are dreaming of birds. Some of you, I'm hearing, are dreaming of like absolute wild creatures and also like big birds, very big birds, dinosaurs, even with like, yeah, okay. So anyways, with those conversations, they can really help ground you and help you in these day-to-day lives. Whether you're giving that information to someone else or you're taking that for yourself. And we also have, what does this one mean? We've got this bad boy. I can't remember what exactly the definition of this one is, but I do believe this one's like about just like hope and inspiration. And I feel like that's a real grounding energy. Like there's a sense of someone believes in you, or you believe in someone else and their ability to grow and to change, and you see potential in someone. And it's almost like even if you've stepped away from this person, or you and this person are at a little bit of a distance or a break, that there's still hope. There's still hope. Someone still has a ground, like a real mature sense to the situation as far as advancing the relationship or advancing the situation. Well, that's really all I'm getting for you guys. Collective number 4, please bear with me as I'm learning the runes. It's rough, I know. But if you feel like the reading resonated with you, please let your girl know down in the comments. I love to read them. They give me chills with how they resonate with you guys. And if you like the video, you know the drill. Go ahead and like and subscribe to actually vote on what videos you want next. It's almost like getting a free reading. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time, and you know where to find me. Bye.